In the early 1960s, Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States, was known for his larger-than-life personality and, shall we say, colorful sense of humor. One fateful day, as he was preparing for an important meeting in the Oval Office, fate had something hilarious in store for him. Johnson, a man of stature and strength, was renowned for his imposing presence, which earned him the nickname the Mighty Moo among his close aides. But even the mightiest of men can fall prey to the most absurd situations. It was a busy afternoon when President Johnson was scheduled to meet a foreign dignitary. As he prepared to don his most elegant suit, he discovered that his favorite pair of pants had a large tear on the backside. Panic set in, but being the resourceful man he was, Johnson called upon his aides for assistance. "We need to find a tailor, and we need to find one now," he barked, his Texan drawl adding an extra layer of urgency to the situation. The aides quickly scrambled and managed to locate a skilled tailor in the vicinity of the White House. But with time running short, they knew they had to act fast. The tailor arrived promptly and began working his magic on the president's suit. Johnson, however, could not afford to wait in the Oval Office and risk missing the meeting. "Don't worry," said one of his aides with a grin, "we'll escort the tailor to the meeting room, and you can change in there." Johnson, not one to shy away from an opportunity for a laugh, agreed to the plan. "All right, but make sure nobody sees me changing," he instructed, smirking. As the president discreetly made his way to the meeting room, a trail of whispering and excited murmurs followed him. Little did the foreign dignitary know that the President of the United States was about to make an unforgettable entrance. Meanwhile, the tailor diligently worked on the suit, his hands moving deftly as he sewed up the torn fabric. "It will be good as new, Mr. President," he reassured Johnson, who was anxiously glancing at his watch. Finally, the tailor declared his mission accomplished and handed the suit back to Johnson. "Thank you, sir. You should be all set now," he said. With a sigh of relief, the president looked at the newly repaired suit and nodded in approval. But just as he was about to change, a sudden realization struck him. The meeting room had no lock on the door. Determined to maintain his dignity, Johnson devised a comical yet brilliant plan. "All right, boys, stand guard outside the door, and don't let anyone in until I give you the signal," he commanded, with a twinkle in his eye. The aides tried their best to suppress their laughter as they formed a protective wall around the president, shielding him from any unwelcome surprises. Inside the room, Johnson deftly slipped out of his damaged pants, revealing his rather amusing choice of underwear, a pair of brightly colored boxers adorned with cartoon characters. He quickly donned the newly mended pants, feeling triumphant. "Okay, boys, it's showtime," he called out with a grin. As the door swung open, Johnson walked out, wearing his presidential suit and the biggest smile on his face. The foreign dignitary and the assembled guests stared in surprise at the president's unexpected entrance. A moment of silence was followed by roaring laughter that echoed through the halls of the White House. Unfazed, Johnson chuckled along with the crowd, deftly shifting the focus of the meeting from formal diplomacy to lighthearted camaraderie. In that funny and unforgettable moment, Lyndon B. Johnson taught us a valuable moral lesson: humor and the ability to laugh at oneself can turn the most embarrassing situations into opportunities for connection and understanding. Life throws unexpected challenges our way, and it's our resilience and willingness to embrace humor that can turn even the most awkward moments into memorable anecdotes. So, dear readers, let us remember the tale of the Mighty Moo and the Unruly Suit, and the significance of finding humor in the face of adversity. Embrace life's peculiarities with a smile, and you may just find yourself turning mishaps into cherished memories. After all, as Lyndon Johnson would say, laugh, and the world laughs with you.
Thank you for listening. For more stories like this, please consider subscribing.